Okay, we're live. Hey, what's going on, Appliance Boot Camp? Mike Sneed coming to you. We're down here in Austin, Texas, at Classic Climb, Wine and Boat Party. Having a great time. We got here yesterday. We went to the actual winery last night. Had a great time. Great live band. Great time meeting everybody, hanging out, networking with people, talking. Have some people who have. One of the guys here, his father had taken the appliance boot camp, which was good, and his father, we all know, he had retired a year or so ago, and him and his wife are here, not the father, but his son and daughter-in-law, and they have the YouTube channel, Evenly Yoked. So they were here. So I'm seeing some familiar faces. Got to meet people that I've seen on YouTube from Erica's channel, where I actually got a chance to meet them while I've been out here, which has been pretty good. Right now, I'm downstairs in the actual lobby. I'm going to be here probably another 30 or 40 minutes. I don't know if many people have come through here, but we'll be here another 30 or 40 minutes. There's people around that's actually networking and talking. Unfortunately, a lot of people are still kind of nervous to go on YouTube, so a lot of people don't want to get on, so that's no problem. I feel that. Yeah, we're out here. It's a great event to be out here. I think especially if you are a young lady, especially a young lady of color, if you were to come to one of Erica's events, it would inspire you very much. It would be very inspiring for you. To see all the young ladies, especially young ladies of color, that are out here who are thriving and doing well and moving and shaking things. So it's very inspirational to do that. You know, my wife is here and she's enjoying it. So it's good. It's good. So I'll just come to you all real quick. I've introduced myself to some people out here. Might not have known quite what Appliance Boot Camp was. I think they might think it's just something where I teach you how to repair appliances. Not so much that it's an actual business that can actually get you out of the rat race of life. So I'm just going to give a quick overview of kind of what the Appliance Boot Camp is. And then from there, I'm going to kind of hop off and just talk to people so they don't have to be on camera. But Appliance Boot Camp, what we are in Appliance Boot Camp, we teach you entrepreneurship. So what happens a lot of times, especially with us as African Americans, we know we want to start jobs. We know that we want to get out there and we want to start our own business. Sometimes we want to get out of corporate America. We want to have our own, be in control of our life. And we know that everybody's telling us entrepreneurship is the way to go. That's the way to do it. But unfortunately, nobody really give us a business to start with, to actually learn entrepreneurship with. So we go out and we try to figure out what kind of business I can do. You know, we just look around, say, I want to do this business, that business. Don't really know how the business operate. Don't know how to put a business together. And we go out there and try something. Unfortunately, it'll fail. Unless you, like I was telling the young men and young women a few minutes ago, unless you got 10 or 15 years to put into learning a business, and you got the cash to stay afloat, it's going to be hard to figure out a business and get it to run in a couple of years without you having previous business experience. So that's what we do at Appliance Boot Camp. At Appliance Boot Camp, you come to us, and we're teaching you entrepreneurship. And I found the best way to get introduced into entrepreneurship is through appliance repair. The reason why I say that, because appliance repair is the only business that I found that you can get into with such a low barrier of entry that has such a high return. Meaning that appliance repair kick off enough cash for you to actually be able to pay cash for real estate, for you to be able to support your household, for you to be able to quit your job. I was talking to a young man a minute ago, and like I say, it's almost like I'm having to start back over with Appliance Boot Camp. They're like, yeah, you can make an extra $1,500 a month. No, that would be good. And I didn't say much because I want to tell them you can do that in a day. You know, $1,500, you can do that in a day once you get good in appliance repair. I think appliance repair is still something some people outside of our community might be looking at still just like a little side hustle. It's not something that they look at that could actually change your life. So unfortunately, a lot of times we still look at how can I say the fancy businesses, the flipping, being wholesalers, flipping houses. We look at that as I think that's a viable way to go, which it is once you get the cash to do it. But if you ain't got no cash to do it, and you trying to play around and figure out ways to get cash and fancy financing, I wouldn't advise you get into doing nothing with no, especially no real estate development, because real estate development don't take long. It don't take much for it to go left or go right and go south, and you into a bunch of money. You got to get out. You start talking, to get the roof put on, you talking $6,000 to $8,000, and if you ain't got no money, and you talking about, especially when you first getting started and contractors running off on you. Matter of fact, I saw the contractor who ran off on me. My friend, he's still my friend. I saw him the other day. I was out in Lowe's, and we ran into each other. And I was talking to one of the alumni on the phone when I ran into him, and he told me, he said, "Man, I still gonna give you your money because you helped me out, and I really need it." Which I don't. I would love to get my money back from him. I would love to get my money back from him. But more importantly, I wanted to tell him, man. I told him then. I said, don't worry about it. We straight. I wanted to tell him it ain't so much the money that I lost a friend behind that, because we used to talk all the time. But then once he wasn't able to do the work and had spent my money, we don't talk. That's the first time I had talked to him in about 2 or 3 years. First time I ran into him. I want to tell him I lost a friend behind it, and that's what can happen quick if you start trying to get into these next level investments. I think appliance repair is the best way to get in, to get your money, to learn how to start marketing, to learn how to interact with the customer, to learn the logistics, to learn how to allocate your funds, to actually learn a business. I think appliance repair is hands down the best way to go into, because it doesn't require a lot of money, but you make a lot of money from it. Also, I would like to say too, appliance repair gives you the money to go to the next level. The next level, after you gotta get yourself financially secured and get yourself on a financial great footing in order for you to go to those next levels where you're going to be actually developing. I'm just getting to the point where I can actually start developing real estate property and stuff, and be comfortable with it. Some people are comfortable with debt. If you're comfortable carrying a lot of debt on your head, go right ahead. I'm not a person. I can't sleep well with a lot of debt on my head. So if you're comfortable with that, go right ahead. I'm not comfortable with a lot of debt. But it's just, I just got to the point in the last 4 to 5 years. This after over 20 years of business. The last 4 or 5 years, I just got the cash and the resources together where I could pay cash for property and develop it at my own pace, and do it the right way. And don't have to be worried about how I'm going to get this money and I got to make a payment or something. So I love appliance repair for that too. Also, what appliance repair does, it gives you something that not only you can put together for your business, but it gives you something that you can put together for your whole family. Appliance repair will pull your whole family up out of the daily grind of trying to figure out how y'all gonna eat and stuff. Because appliance repair, once you get going and it starts moving, you're gonna have to have somebody to actually answer the phone. If you're gonna grow it, you can actually gonna have to have somebody to actually technicians to actually run the calls. So you can hire your nephews. You're gonna have somebody that actually gonna have to be doing your books. So you can get one of your kids or a family member, start teaching them bookkeeping. So just so much stuff, everything that you can think of business-wise, you're gonna have pretty much something of that within appliance repair that you can start to employ your whole family. So that's why I push that, and that's why I love appliance repair. Like I said, I'm gonna be out here till 10:30, sitting out here. If nobody, none of the alumni show up, my wife and I want to go down to the domain. So if nobody's here by 10:30, I'm gonna give it 10 to 15 minutes. We want to go out to the domain. She wants to do a little shopping, so and we want to kind of have a little get together, get away from everything ourselves. So we're gonna go out to the domain and walk around out there for a little bit before we get onto the boat. I'll be coming live at the actual boat party too, kind of like I done last night. I got videos that I'm gonna edit when I get back home, but I'll come live and let y'all kind of see what's going on live at the actual boat party too. But like I say, so far it's been great. I'm enjoying talking to everybody. It's like I'm actually having to start over with the appliance boot camp, and I'm kind of having to sell it today, this weekend. This weekend I actually gonna have to be selling the appliance boot camp. But I think it's great. I think it's great to give more insight of things that we can do. I'm gonna read a little of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then I'm gonna start making my way out and spend some time. My wife and I doing some of the things that she would like to do out here. BK from the Rockies. Hey, what's going on, Mike? I hope you're having fun, bro. Yeah, we're having a great time, man. We're having a great time. We got out here yesterday. Austin, Texas is nice. The winery was great. The whole event that Erica put on was great. This morning we got out, we got breakfast. We got people down here already. They're out here networking, and they're getting themselves together, and they're talking, so they're having a great time. Chris K, 2009. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, Mike. I finally got on with Liberty Home, so I'm excited to get started soon. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Can't wait to hear how it works out with you. Like I say, right now, I don't know what has happened, but appliance repair this past week, it had a little dip. Usually dip always about the time when school starts. So this normally the time, usually this time of the year, up until like September, is normally pretty slow in appliance repair, because what happened, the parents, they gotta go spend their money on those Jordans and buying back to school stuff, that they don't have the money to fix their appliances. So usually you don't get any calls, that many calls, from now until September, because all the money going to send the kids off to college, to buy the Jordans and buying the new clothes and buying the school list and all that. So usually it's a little slow until the beginning of September, Labor Day, and takes back off. But it slowed down for maybe a week for me, and now it's just taken off. I mean, it's like somebody put rocket gas in it, and it just took off to the point where I'm actually thinking I might have to jump back into the truck to pull some cash in here, because like I said, I got a house. I got two houses that we starting on next month. I got the ice cream parlor that I'm finishing up. Going to start on and try to have that finished by the end of the year. So we got quite a bit of stuff we got to do, and we got what's called the ice cream parlor. That's another thing too. The ice cream parlor has taken off. I thought this right here would be the time that it would actually start to slow down, but the ice cream parlor has somebody now that we went mobile, that has taken off, and it is great. I've never. It's funny. When the phone ring, I had to actually get my sister-in-law to actually take over, actually doing the bookings and stuff for the ice cream truck and the ice cream truck. That has taken off to the point where I'm getting just as many phone calls of people asking, can we come out and do events for ice cream as I am with the appliance repair. To the point where we had to actually say, okay, for ice cream you got to go directly to my to Brittany. And I'm letting Brittany actually funnel through all the different events and stuff. And I told her whatever we make on the events, she'll get 10%. So she funnels through, and I told her what the criteria are that I think, because I don't really know right now. We're still figuring out. That's what we're doing. We're looking at the criteria of different events and stuff, and finding out which ones we can make our biggest kick at. But right now that's taking off, and that's doing well. So I thought that would slow down enough so I could have more effort to put into the building of the houses. But that has taken off, and which is good because now that's going to be able to bring more revenue in to go towards the houses. And also I got the appliance repair. We haven't gotten into the cooking season yet, so the appliance repair is taking off. So I should have a good push, a very good push. And like I say, this right here, none of this could be possible without you all from Appliance Boot Camp. You all have really taken me to another level in life. And not say that, I'm talking about my character and everything. I was telling, that's what I was telling my wife who was coming down here. I said, man, I love this, but now I have to actually, I have to be mindful of a lot of the stuff I say and a lot of stuff that I do, because I say it used to be all I had. I told y'all this the other week. It used to be all I had to worry about was Mike Sneed and my family. And then when I started hiring employees, I had to worry about the decision I made, how it would impact my employees and their family. And then when Appliance Boot Camp came, now I had to think about the decisions I make, how it will affect the thousands of people who have taken Appliance Boot Camp. And now, like I say, I'm very grateful that they've done it. But now that the town has kind of got me on the billboards and stuff, now I have to be mindful, of things I say and do, because I don't want nobody to say, oh man, they got that guy up there, Mike Sneed, on that billboard, and he doing crap, blah 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 blah. So I have to think about all of that stuff when I'm actually doing these things. And like I say, it has made me a better person coming out here and doing this. And you all, I really appreciate you all have made me a better person and made me a lot humbler. I'm very humble to be here. I'm gonna read a couple more, then I'm gonna slide out with my wife. Quinn Hodge, hey Mike, what's up? What's going on, Quinn? Enjoy yourselves this weekend. Yeah, so far we've really enjoyed it, and like I said, we're gonna get out this in a few minutes. I'm gonna give 15 minutes, and I'm gonna get out of here, and we're gonna slide over to Domain because they're gonna be leaving about 2. So that give us an hour or two to actually kind of walk and talk and get things, get our minds cleared before we go to the actual boat party. So once again, I just want to come to y'all and tell y'all thank you. I'll be coming live at the actual boat party. And then I'll be back Monday live with a recap of how everything went the weekend. Once again, thank you all for all you do. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you all later today at the boat party. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.